Hello, I'm now wondering if there is an ad break in progress. But welcome in. Maybe I just missed it by a few seconds. But welcome in, everybody, anybody. Yeah, I think maybe it ran for like 8 seconds, which is weird because I started it like immediately. It should have run for 3 minutes, but my countdown goes for 5 minutes, so I don't understand how it was still running. You saw it for a while. I'll be a background while you do a presentation on Hollow Knight. While you do a presentation? What do you mean? Like, am I on a screen somewhere right now? I guess I am somewhere. Somewhere out there in the internet. Well, you make a presentation, okay. Good. All good. Context is important. I did just start the game up again, and I was wondering this morning whether it was going to, like, acknowledge that I hadn't played for a week. It was unclear. It's not bad English, but it was unclear. English is very unclear. And yesterday my manager and I miscommunicated like 6 times over the same topic of conversation over like chat, and we had to like have a phone call to hash it out, and even then it wasn't that great. So we've been working together for 20 years, so English is broken regardless of your level of competence with using it. So that's my hot take. Okay, so I wonder what Nico is going to say to us. Is he going to say, where have you been for the last week? Is it going to acknowledge that I have a controller plugged in? Possibly not. Kyle, can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, phew. What happened? Everything went pitch black for a second? Like a week, buddy. Sorry about that. Can I get my controller working? I might have to restart. How do I do that? Okay, hold on. Okay. Why is my controller not working? Again, everything just went really dark. So dark the light bulb doesn't even light it. How do I get to settings? It's not what I want. Oh, my controller is not plugged in. Now it works. Excellent. Alright, so recapping, I think we just finished the Glen area, which seemed slightly less like completely busted than the Barrens, and now we're entering what I assume is the city. Let me remind myself of how things work. Damage cancel walk faster, inventory is wide. Okay. Cool. We can't travel anywhere else. Ah, the sun. Hello, Messiah. Welcome to the refuge. Do you understand what you must do here? I'm supposed to go inside the tower, right? I already see the tower, so I guess we must be close. Where's the entrance? On the surface. The surface? Look down, small one. Ooh, we're pretty high up. I guess I gotta get down a lot of stairs. Or find an elevator. Correct. However, the tower is a sacred place. Finding the entrance may be easy, but that alone will not be enough. What do you mean? Once you reach the surface, I recommend visiting the library for leads. Alright, thank you. Off you go then. I wish you luck. Thanks, big robot man. I'm afraid this area is off limits for you. Only the bearer of the sacred kernel is permitted access to the garden. Is this like an operating system kernel reference? Maybe? Okay, I can't go there. Wait, I don't have the kernel, do I? Let me just check that. I have a seed. Is that it? And this, it was left behind by the plant lady in the glen. That is indeed the kernel. Then it is your duty to regrow her. Do you understand what you must do? No. Take the seed to the garden. Plant it in the pot in the center. You may now pass through here to access the garden. Thanks, dude. It's the garden, I guess? The rooftop garden. Time to put the seed in the planter. There's no dirt in this pot. Will the seed really grow like this? I don't know. Do I need to put seed in there too? I don't think I have... Sorry, dirt. I don't think I have any dirt. Problems. To find it, yeah. I know about the library. I know that. Okay. Well, if we find any dirt, I guess we'll bring it back. Come on! Come on! Work already! Huh? What was that? I don't know. Why isn't this working? I think someone might need help. Okay. Not that way. Yep, I got it. I got it. Here we go. Come on, come on. I'm too busy for this. Excuse me. Whoa, you're you. Ah, geez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... This is embarrassing. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, please. I would like to know how to get to the surface. Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that. Right now this elevator is the only way to access the surface. But... yeah, just take a look at it. It looks like an elevator. Well, you're not wrong, but go look at the button panel. I will. Huh, there aren't any buttons. Yep, that's a problem. There's usually a big button here that says ground on it. You know, because it takes you to the ground area. Now it's been ripped out, or something. Tried looking everywhere for it, to no avail. Maybe it exploded. Do you think we'll have to make a new one? What? Give it a 20 stream streak. Enjoy your additional 450 points. I like big bunnies and I cannot lie. We do have some big bunnies. We'll figure it out. Let's fix the elevator. No pressure, kid. I'll just stick with my original plan for now. Time to kick the door again. My foot hurts. Do we have anything we can use as a button? Can we give the strange journal to this kid? He is not happy. What's going on over here? Okay, that way. Where's again? Go that way. Go that way. Go this way. Another person. What's this? A button? Is it a button? It's an empty coffee tin. We can put some dirt in it. Coffee machine. It's nearly full. Metal can. I feel like that's to put some dirt in. Oh, hi there. Hello. How come there aren't any people here? Normally cafes have tons of people. Yeah, it's a really slow day. Do you think it's because the ground access elevator is broken? So I've been told. The city's infrastructure has been suffering a lot lately. Skywalks and stairs breaking off left and right. Now the only reliable way of transport are those elevators. Until now, anyway. You know, the tour guy came in here earlier saying the same thing. He asked me if I've seen a button that says ground on it. He looked pretty stressed, so I wanted to cheer him up. I told him the only ground I've seen today is coffee grounds. He didn't get it. Not surprised. See him around a lot, but he never seems to have time to eat a proper meal. He kind of just rushes in here, drinks a whole pot of coffee, and then rushes back out. He really takes his job to the extreme. I mean, it's an important job, but nothing is worth that amount of stress, I think. What does he do? Maintenance, I believe. Something to do with the lights, but I don't know the details. Maybe you can ask him later. Got anything else to tell me? Oh, you're still here. Would you, like anything? I can cook something for you if you want. It's alright, thank you. Alright, I guess we're just getting a tin. See anywhere else I can go over here? Because it's all fallen apart. Oh, what's this? This is like a battery thing, isn't it? Oh, it's a nap. No, don't take a nap yet. It's over here. Quite a big area. Gee whiz, what the heck? Door is locked from the inside. Metagaming today. That's alright, Bio. Welcome in. Nothing particularly meta has happened so far. Although Nico said, asked where I'd gone, because everything went black for a while. Landscape painting. Are you an intruder? Because if you are, I model 8XM home security bot, serial number 39232B839W4 will have to report you. How am I? I'm alright. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't preoccupied thinking about my various challenge runs. But I want to see where this game goes, so here we are. But other than that, I'm okay. And I just walked in because the door was unlocked. How are you today, Bio? Or tonight, for you. Do you want me to leave? Scanning for suspicious activity. Suspicious activities detected, 0. Always need a challenge, eh? I think it's more just in-flight things. Things that aren't finished. Well, I guess as long as I don't do anything bad. And there's a computer. someone lives here, we can't just sleep in their bed. That seems reasonable. It's off. Can I turn it on? Apparently not. Okay. Good, thanks. Now slightly worried that you're worried about the charity stream runs. Not really, no. Just general general worry. Not specifically. Can I take the plant? I gotta have a tube of water. Oh, there are scissors. Okay. And a pile of hair. Okay. Interesting. Concerning. A wall of family photos. Wowza, 30 stream streak. Well done. And thank you. Big Rio. Impressive. Okay. It's got nothing to say. It's a pink flat rigged. Look at this stuffed penguin. Hello, penguin.
Hello.
The penguin talked to me.
Hello.
It's kind of creepy. What if we take some pressure off and put DS in both slots? Would it be okay to save halfway and complete the run late? We'll run later. Is that too against your challenge run mindset? Yeah, I'm not worried about... Sorry, let me articulate specifically what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about it taking too long. Like, I'm pretty sure once I've run it like, you know, half a dozen times, it will be 2 hours, in the realms of 2 hours. So I'm not worried about that. It's just like when I start something, I usually go all in on it until it's done. And it's kind of something I'm having to kind of unlearn with the Hollow Knight run as well. Like, my instinct is to just keep smacking my head into the wall until it works, until the wall goes down. But sometimes the wall doesn't go down very easily. So it's mostly just that. I'm not worried about the charity stream. Many ones and zeros. Painting of 4 robots playing cards. I'd like to play a game, sure. What game would you like to play? Do you know rock, paper, scissors? Desired difficulty level? Huh? Desired duration of turns? Please set your timer. Never mind. My parents are like literally never home. But I don't mind, I'm used to it. Besides, I've got Model CWT 2nd Gen Unit 4E here to keep me company now. She still talks a little weird sometimes, but that's okay. She's learning. You always have a good run after some time away too. That is true. Well, usually, yeah. If I work real hard, she might even be tamed someday. What do we think tamed means in this game? Is it like something that's happening to some of the robots, or is it like something that's being done to the robots? Or is it something that naturally happens to the robots? Unclear. I keep hearing that word. What, tame? Nobody's told me what it means yet. Oh, here we go. That's just a robot thing. I can't really explain it either. Ah. Disappointing. Pile of large books. One of them is a robot instruction manual. Okay. Computer is off. Okay, you got nothing else to say. Personhood granting to some bots with taming is foreboding. Yeah, agreed. Why is there sheep in here? Picture of a ram wearing a little pink bow. It's a landscape portrait of the glen. It's another pot. Something has been chewing on this plant. Title is City Life, What to Expect. Remains of a potted plant. Not much is left of this plant. I guess the goat is eating the plants. Or the ram. I just moved here from the glen. Things are so different in the city. You've been to the glen, right? Yeah. Everything's so green back there. I really miss it. My neighbour gave me some plants to cheer me up, but I should probably get a muzzle for Betsy there. Yeah, you probably should. Okay. I have a muzzle. We got a Roomba. You know what this is? It's like a little car. You should ride on it. What? Do it. Hell yeah. Riding a Roomba. Oh, we can go fast too. It's off. Disappointing. Can I leave with the Roomba? Oh, that was fun. Disappointing. The pot. This one has a pink flower on it. What's going on with all these plants? Small garden trowel. The handlebar is shaped like an owl? I get it. Pink flower. A watering can, it's half full. Cactus, cactus, cactus. That's a phosphor tree. Oh, like the ones we saw in the glen. I always wondered, where are the leaves? They're not dead, are they? Oh, not at all. Although these trees are composed of a woody tissue, they're closer to grass anatomy-wise. So the branches are actually leaves? Sorta. What's interesting about these plants is the amount of phosphor sap they can generate. Phosphor, that's the glowy stuff, right? Yep. Phosphor can store light energy and slowly emit it over time. I just realized I'm talking to a pot plant. That's the guy's head. Most of the phosphor from this world still contains energy from before the sun went out. Without the sun to recharge them though, well, let's talk about something else. It's wheat. Why is it in a flower pot? Well, doesn't it look nice? I guess. I like to stand in the middle of the wheat field back in my village. It goes on for miles. Ah, I wish I could have seen it. In our world, wheat is usually only grown in small, isolated plots, or in a flower pot. Yeah, we've got a lot of... We've got a sink. Can we put, it's a sink? I can't use the sink to put water in my can. Disappointing. Hello there. You have a lot of plants. I do. Grew all of these myself, you see. Feel free to ask me about them. Oh, you're a gardener, right? Yep. Do you happen to have any dirt? For growing plants, I mean. Yep. Do you need some? Yes. I'm supposed to plant this seed left behind by a plant lady, but the pot in the garden doesn't have any soil. I see. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Here, take this whole bag. Thanks. Oh, that's sweet. Thanks, man. Most of the plants in our world tend to grow in the glen, even if it's facing the flooding issues. It's still in better condition than the other two areas. The Barrens is, well, the Barrens. And Refuge City has barely enough ground to stand on, let alone grow stuff. Just realised something. What will be better? So we got some dirt. Did we go down here? No. The coffee machine. Is this the library? Sure looks like a library. This fridge looks special. This fridge has magnets on it. Maybe they'll come in handy. I hope nobody will mind us taking them. Okay, we just stole a bunch of magnets. Don't do anything with the other fridges? Just a trash can. It's a fridge. It's a fridge. Phone books. Photograph of the city skyline. Photograph of some buildings. Photograph of the factory. Photograph of some railings. Hey there. Hello. You the Messiah? Mm-hmm. I like your scarf. Thank you. Mama made it for me. Tell her I like her needlework. I will. When I see her again. What's your deal? You just like my scarf, that's it. Okay, sounds good. These doors doesn't look like it. Go up here. Looks like I can unlock this door. How did I do that? Oh, that's the... Is this a shortcut? Back to the start, okay. Alright, so I think... I don't know if we've been everywhere. I think we haven't been over to the... yeah, this way. It's a nice growing plant. Tree. Good evening. Well, the time of day doesn't really mean anything now. With the sun gone, the night never seems to end. Then how can you tell? Time, I mean. I have my ways. He's a clock. Your time here is precious. Please do cherish it. I will. Good for you, Nico. Good for you. What's this? It's shining. A tape dispenser. It's bolted to the table. They are just bolted so people won't steal them. Feel free to use though. A stapler. It's also bolted to the table. What would I need to sticky tape? Maybe the magnets? To make a bigger magnet? No. Can I put the magnets in the metal can? No. Maybe we can make a button out of it. Cut out a piece of the can and fold it into a rectangle shape. Just like arts and crafts. I don't think it's supposed to be this simple. How are we going to connect it to the elevator? Well, let's find out. Oh, I made a button. Good for me. Yes, this is good. It's holding together, if just barely. I hope that's good enough. Can I now use the magnetized button on the tape dispenser? Thank you. Thank you, Nico. Okay, we have a taped button. I don't know if we need the stapler. That seems excessive. Yeah. What's this guy's deal? I am the power room mechanic. Do you have an issue to report? Yeah, actually. The surface access elevator appears to be broken. There's a button missing and can you go take a look? Leaving this room is not in my programming. Never mind. What's this say? Some kind of computer terminal. Can I use it? Apparently not. Okay. Haven't been down here yet. A heavy piece of metal set into the wall. I think it might be a door or some kind of vault. There's a small screen here in the middle. Can't look at the screen. No. I've actually never been to a big city before. All these lights, all these people. I guess most of this world's population lives here. Yeah, running some morning errors. We've all been there. No worries. I don't know how much more of the game is left. I feel like we're near the end, but I'm probably going quite slow, so I'm sure I'll be here when you get back. But enjoy your errors. The village is very small and surrounded by huge fields. You saw a bit of that in one of my dreams from a while ago. Tallest buildings in our village are only 2 stories tall. I'm meant to be going this way. What about you, Carl? Where do you live? I live in a city. A city like this? Wow. Can't imagine living in a city. Must be exciting and kind of scary. The view is nice though. Getting quite lost. Does this path just go on forever? This looks like paths down. Are they all going to lead me back to the same room? Sure looks like it. Okay. This one's on. You're going to need this soon. Take this film and expose it to the void. The answer will be revealed when you bring it back again. The computer printed out a strange transparent sheet. Okay. Cool. Cool. Do we go this way? Yes. Okay, so I think we've gone in all the directions now. Pretty sure. I feel like this is probably the void, hey? Okay. Take it back. Still clueless? Figures. There's a void beyond the 4 walls that bind our world to yours. The edges of your viewport where everything is obscured. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Pass the film through the void and back again. Oh, okay. So, there we go. 63014. The screen is off. Okay. I don't actually know what I needed that number for though. But cool. So I had to drag the game window out of bounds, like out of Nice screen view. And then it kind of exposed the film, I guess. Let's put the dirt in here. Hope this helps you grow, little seed. The seed's in the soil, but it looks a bit dry. Can we use our tube of water? Good thinking, Kyle. Water should help this seed grow. The dirt's nice and moist now, but what if it dries out? There's only so much water from this little tube. I'll hold onto the tube for now, just in case. No, not the light bulb. Need more water? We get water from. There were some sinks, weren't there? Refill this tube with more water here. Can I do... No. Oh, we used the tin already. Can't do that. I feel like 2 tubes of water is not going to be enough water to grow a seed. Gut feeling. No botanist though. And we're in a video game world, so anything is possible. Giving it more water. No, it doesn't want more water. I really thought it would be the sun. Maybe not. Okay. Let's go try this elevator. Let's hope this works. Booyah! It didn't work. Reactivating elevator services. Please input security code to continue. What? That's never happened before. The squares? Huh? You saw them, right? They were on the door, and... Oh, no, the square stuff happens all the time. I meant the whole security code thing. But then again, the elevator hasn't been this broken before. Guess we should look for a code, Kyle. Please let me input my security code. I've been waiting. What? It works. I don't know what you did, but it actually works. Good job, kid. You're a genius, you know that? Well, I had help from Kyle too. Oh, right. The whole Messiah business. Anyway, ready to go? I'll be up ahead. Guess we'll... Having trouble staying awake, Kyle. We should find a place for me to take a nap. I don't remember where that was, Nico. Is it down here? Oh, here it is. That was easy. So you can take a nap. I need to start the game again. Oh, Mama's pancakes. That's a lot of pancakes. Oh, I had another dream. Mama was there. Did you see her? Yes. She made me pancakes. I think it was my birthday. Because people always get their favourite food on their birthday. A whole lot of it. Do you have a birthday too? Yes. Oh, then what's your favourite food? Is it pancakes? Wait, do you like pancakes? I don't mind pancakes. Me too. On my last birthday, I ate 10 of them. I was so full I didn't eat anything else that day. I can see that. My mama makes the best pancakes, and some of the neighbours make really good noodles. And oh, one of our neighbours makes a lot of bread. Do you have any neighbours? Yes. Oh, do they share their food with you? No, not really. That's not very nice of them. Society, Nico. Our neighbours and my mama take turns making food for the whole village each day. Everyone also takes turns doing chores and watching the little kids. I don't need to be watched anymore though. I'm old enough to help out. I miss everyone. Been gone for a while now, haven't I? Wonder if they're worried about me. Speaking of helping out, we should probably go now. Oh hey, welcome back. That sure took you a while, huh? Oh shoot, you've been waiting this whole time? And holding the door open? Well, I didn't want to be rude. Sorry, I should have told you to go on ahead. Don't worry about it. Awkward silence. Sure is taking a while. Oh goodness gracious, I'm stuck in an elevator with the Messiah and also literally God themselves. This is awkward. Oh, maybe we can chat to pass the time then. You heard me? I mean, sure. Alright, Carl, should I... ask about his job. So, what do you do at your job? You seem really busy. I fix lights mostly, but now I also deliver and refill high-energy phosphor to structures that need them. High energy? You know, the super concentrated glowy stuff they had to process in factories. It's what powers most of this city's stuff. Oh, we used to have a small army of delivery robots doing that, but lately a bunch of them have been breaking down. So until they fix them, I'll just have more work on my plate. I haven't slept in so long. When will the robots get fixed? I have no idea. It's all up to the scientists over at the labs. They seem really concerned about something else lately. Oh? Never a good sign when even the smart folks are worried. Alright, Carl, should I ask about the library? Can you tell me about the library? I'm supposed to go there. Oh yeah, that's one of my main delivery spots. Those reading lights are pretty high maintenance, but I always feel out of place surrounded by smart people. Well, I guess you're pretty smart yourself, so you'll fit in fine. You and Kyle. The city is very big. It's smaller than it looks. Getting pretty crowded too. First there was the refugees from the Barrens, and now more Glen folks are moving in too. Oh? It's just safer here, you know? I mean, it's not a haven by any means. That square stuff that we just saw, we get more of that here than anywhere else, apparently. I noticed. We're lucky it only seems to affect the city's infrastructure. The landmass itself is still holding up, which is good since there isn't much solid land here in the first place. Okay, I thought the elevator broke down. Anyway, it was nice meeting you. Nico. Right. See you around, kid. Gotta run now. Oh, he really goes fast. He seems in a hurry. I guess we should hurry too, Carl. People are counting on us. Let's go find that library. Beep boop. Beep boop. Who's this guy? You alright? Ah, the Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think you can fix the world with the sun? Honestly, I don't know. Been getting mixed messages. I know. But what do you think? I think I should listen to Kyle. After all, Kyle helped me get this far. I will take your faith for an answer then. What do you mean by that? It means whatever you think it means. This guy's a bit of an enigma. Get up there. Oh, it's a door. I don't think any of these other ones were doors. We can go in there. We've got a bunch of places to go. Let's talk to this guy. Evening news, evening news. Are you here to purchase a copy? No? Newspapers are for grown-ups. Grown-ups? Yeah. What does that mean? It means people who aren't kids. Kids? Aren't you a kid? I am a robot. Right. Okay. Well, I don't want your newspaper then. The trash bin. Another trash bin. Oh. Oh, did you see what happened? Yeah? My vision went blank for a second, and then I saw something, like a really short dream. I don't know what that was about. Me too, Nico. Bag full of trash. Gross. Trash bin. Trash bin. Oh, trash it. Take the trash. I see a sign on the wall. Faded flyer. Okay, can't read it. Maybe this one I can. No? Just tempting me with faded flyers that I can't read. Curious marking on the wall. Looks like a ram? Sure does. That was a lucky guess. An electric kettle. Looks like it's boiling water. Alright, it's almost lunchtime. Would you like to stay for a nice cup of ramen? I'll pass. The Secret Ram Club. Oh, this one says bar. This ram doesn't react to me at all. Instead, the word bar is written on its wall. That one isn't a ram. That one is read only. I see. It's just a pun room. I like this one in the middle that just turns around in a circle. He's my favourite. So, we meet again. Hello. Wait, aren't you from the village? Yes, but the rams are ever present in the village, in the city, even in your heart. Okay. If rams wore shoes, they would have flip-flops. I don't get it. I don't get it either. I used to host the official Ram Club wiki site, but we kept having page faults due to rams getting out of the server room. What? 404 RAM not found. I have no idea what any of that meant. I guess that's it for my jokes. It cannot be helped. They were quite bad. I got that one. Okay. Alright, well, I'm glad we went down there. That was fun. Strangely warm in this room. It's a man who has a heater for a head. And there's some cats. Can we pet all the cats? Oh, that one's got a low purr. Oh, a cat. Are you lost? Me? Do you wish to join us? Join your cats? Yes, but I'm not a cat. I don't walk on four legs like they do. You have cat eyes. My eyes are normal people eyes. Well, normal back home. Your hat is shaped like a cat. But I'm just a person. You are still welcome here. I protect lost people as well. Thanks, but I'm not lost though. I feel like I'm pretty lost. I've got Kyle to guide me. I'm not guiding you, buddy. Let's see. I'm as lost as you are, Nico. Sorry to break it to you. Please do not approach. Oh, what's happening to this guy? He's not in good shape. There's a dictionary. Some of the words are underlined. Most of the words are underlined. An empty glass jar. The handle on this one looks broken. It's got a wire handle. Jar full of red glowing fluid. There's some big plastic discs in here. Looks like they're supposed to go in something. Wait, Kyle, are we really going to take these with us? But they look so heavy. Alright. Hey, they're actually pretty light. Concave lens, convex lens, thick lens, thin lens. It's a big book. The title says Understanding Robots. Empty glass jars. Some broken glass in here. Don't want that. Blanket has quite a few patches. Empty coffee cups. A framed photo of someone. There's a note attached to the lamp. Thank you for working so hard, Mr. Lamplighter. Okay. Guess maybe we need the lenses to make our light bulb be more sunny. I feel like I've missed a bunch of places, so I'm going to go back down this way. There was a building I could go in? Yeah. It's a big fish tank. Oh, hey there. You have a lot of fish. Yeah, I'm worried about them. Oh? I heard something about how the square particle stuff just took out a major pipeline. Guess I should take advantage of the running water while I still can. Okay. Nope, not looking forward to that water shortage. Can understand that. It's a really big level. Little person in the library is up ahead. Thanks. The world ends. Would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? To be honest, I'd rather the former. Yeah, I guess I can see why you would say that. Oh, books on the ground. Books are neatly placed on a shelf. The author's books cover a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he does not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. But he's been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh? They say this city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. It's concerning. Photo of some people. Some sort of plaque. What? I didn't say anything. Well, stop staring at me then. I was just looking at your book. Yes, you're in a library. There's books in the library. Go bug the chatty one upstairs. Computer is currently off. Okay, a lot to do in the library. Okay, that's that one. Still scared of ladders. Alright. We've got an ad starting in 1 minute. I'm trying to manage my ads a bit better, so I'm going to take a brief break and let this ad run out, and I'll be back in a few minutes. See you then. Oh, I really enjoyed the music of the game while we were having that break. Alright, let's talk to the chatty one upstairs, which I assume is this person. Hello, do you need directions? Let's see, this area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. We're not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author then? No? Oh, that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months and I've never seen him, not even once. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't. Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. Okay. Thought you were going to be more helpful. I guess you told me what you knew, and that's all a person can ask, really. The author is so cool. I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow. Cool story. This guy looks like he's in charge. Mother-in-law likes to buy for you as if you're your father-in-law. Yeah. What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. Huh? How come? Because otherwise they'll think I copied him. Him? The author. I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just going to write about the same thing and then everyone will love it. And nobody's going to remember the books that came out before his. Oh. I mean, I ain't hating. You can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know. It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time. Even though I'm a person. Cats are pets. And mouses. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice. And I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. I feel like we're in very different boats. This little pothead. What do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. Fair enough. The book looks like I can pick it up. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-Sun World. Phosphor shrimp, also known as seed shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat. These aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the oceans surrounding the barrens. Common firefly, a nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow, sometimes captured en masse and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the Glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimps to do the same. Okay. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh? They're big compendiums, you'll see them if you look around. Kinda different from his earlier works though. I'm used to reading his travelogues and novels mostly. Okay. Big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. Hey Calamity, it's going alright. I don't really know what we're doing yet. But it is mostly a reading stream so far, yes. Yeah, there's been less fourth wall breaking too this time around, but I feel like that will change at some point. Your mum does that for your brother-in-law and you. She gets 2 of whatever sports fandom gear she thinks he will like, even though I haven't been into sports for like a decade. That's good. It's good parenting. It's good gift buying. Efficient. Because she just buys once, and the returning is your problem. So net system efficiency is poor, but her efficiency is high. So if we boost a dim phosphor, eventually it will return to its original brightness. Chapter 5, a survey of phosphors found in the natural world. Oh man, there's a lot of pages. This is a reading stream. Blue phosphor. Location of the barrens. Out of the common phosphors, blue phosphor is of moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sand of the barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphor shrimp and their secretions. Although the light emission of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If using blue phosphor to power machines, a motor should be set at a baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Green phosphor. Out of the three common phosphors, green phosphor is the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources are sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in the ubiquitous ground-covering moss in the glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use, however, due to its relative scarcity and past over-harvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the glen still have enough to get by. Red phosphor. Location of the refuge. Out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor abundant in the city's water channels can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high-energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor in the supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or services that can replace it frequently. Yeah, I just learned a lot about light sources, which I guess is important given their sun is dying. Blue marker, a green marker, a red marker. What's this one? A marker eraser. Looks like a list of book titles written here. Okay. The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there is still a large amount of material he has written but not yet published. One cannot help but to wonder where he can get so much done in so little time. I did the calculations and the numbers simply do not add up. Just waking up for your meeting gauntlet. It's so Thursday about it. Oh yeah, when is your catch-up? I'm sure it is part of the gauntlet. Yeah, that's right. Because it doesn't, I find, with a meeting gauntlet, it doesn't matter the quality of the meeting. It's just the existence of back-to-back meetings that make it a gauntlet. Maybe he can stop time. No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff. I haven't seen any superheroes in this world. Saw a lot of robots though. Well, I guess robots are more plausible than superpowers. True. Can't argue with that. Is that another book? Going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. We had a 9, 10, 11, 12 yesterday, and then I quit to drain water from our basement. When you lead into that draining water story with 4 back-to-back meetings, it only makes me think that the draining water issue was an issue that you had for a long time and you chose that particular time to do it just to get out of further meetings. Sorry guys, gotta go drain my basement. Can't come to that 1 PM meeting. You had a huge storm then. Oh, that sounds bad. Is everything okay? Basement's unfinished, so no real damage. Yeah, basements aren't really a thing in Australia. Doesn't let me go on around the back. I'm on my 3rd cup. I can't feel my limb. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers. Hear that? Well, I haven't read a book that's really kept me going for a long time recently. Excuse me. Oh, you are the Messiah. Welcome. When I first entered the city, Big Robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? Big Robot only said there'd be clues here. That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. She is not picking up. Is she not here? She is here. She is in the archival room upstairs. When she is concentrating on her work, she will ignore any and all phone calls for several days. Yikes. Can you go get her in person then? Leaving this post is not in my programming. Then can I go myself? Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me. Gotcha, thanks. How badly did this flood? Like, also I've never heard of a wetback before. Wait, oh. Library card required for further access. I don't have a library card though. Where can I get one? This is a question for the head librarian, George. Oh, feel the red tape. Allow me to call her. Oh, this library. Shop vacuum can suck up water. I kind of figured from the name, but yeah, I'd just never heard of one before. Why do Americans have basements? Like, is there a reason why America has basements and Australia doesn't? I figured. Are you sure you can't just let me through? Water table issues? Basements are great. They do sound great. I don't disagree. Letting you through without a library card is against my programming. Even in an emergency? My programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed. It does sound very good, Kale. Well, where am I going to get a library card from? There's quite a problem. I give this journal. This is a book I found back in the Barrens area. Since this is a place for books, would you happen to know what it says? I do not recognize this language, but the symbol on the cover is of importance. Oh? The head librarian George can explain it. Would you like me to call her? Please don't. Lots of extra storage and a washer dryer, as well as a furnace, hot water tank, oil tank. Where am I going to get a library card from? This guy doesn't really want to help us though, does he? Yeah. We have oil, heat, hot water, no gas lines in our neighborhood. Oh, okay. Thank you for the sick. We're gonna go. Went to the library. Been there. Where to go this way? No. It's locked from the inside. Let's go back up here to the slums. That's what I've decided to call this area. Oh, I didn't check. Can we? Okay, we can travel places. Sweet. That's good. We saw that guy. In there. Oh, it's a tree. And a fox. Whoa, Kyle, did you see that fox just now? Just ran behind the tree. I'm sorry if you are looking for me, but I cannot talk to you. Not now. But can you promise me something? Huh? If you can find a way to return, please do. What do you mean by that? No reply. Come out. No one here. What? Where did he go? Mysterious. Mysterious fox. Hey, you looking for something? Yeah, I need to go find the library card now. Any idea where I can get one? From the library? I tried that already. The person in charge wasn't here. Oh, maybe check out the factory? You just take the stairs at the end of this street and make a turn. There's a lot of scientists there. Scientists read books, right? They might help you. Cool, thanks. Hey kid, want some soup dumplings? They're guaranteed to contain only a minimal amount of industrial byproducts. I'll pass. Still don't want What's this guy got? This smells kind of nice. What is it? Breaded fish. I toasted the bread myself. I see. What's wrong with that? Sounds alright. Are you here for your photos? No? Alrighty then. I'll just stand here. Okay. And the slot here looks like paper or something might come out from it. Oh, I pulled a switch. It didn't do anything. Oh, this looks like photos, doesn't it? I gotta put lenses in here, but I have no idea which order to put them in. I guess that wasn't the right combination, Kyle. Am I supposed to know the right combination? Okay, I'm gonna assume somebody's gonna tell me about that. Yeah, it smells a bit like burnt sugar. Yep, still getting the hang of making these fried candy skewers. They don't taste too bad though, do you want one? It's okay, thank you. Hey, ready for me to blow your mind? Yes? Okay, so I've invented a medicine to prepare everyone for the upcoming water shortage. All you gotta do is dissolve one of these pills in water, and then you drink the water, and then you never need to drink water again. What? It also makes plants grow faster. How does it work? Here, why don't you take a free sample? Oh, thanks. And thank me, go spread the word. Okay, that sounds like what we need to put in the test tube of water. Fill in the water. Medicated water. Big X. I love street science. Yeah, I just trust the man handing out pills that you never need to drink water again. Nothing sus about that. This is the bottom area, I think. So let's go to the vendor street. Should use fast travel more often. So I went down there, I didn't go here. Maybe this is the way to the factory? Factory? Beep boop. This is the printer room where machine parts are made. Also robots. Cool. It may help you to go one color at a time. What the hell was that, man? It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it. It can also help to write down previous attempts. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. I don't even know what that is referring to. The luminescence index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57% this week. Alarming to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor now for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance this city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are we going to do? I don't know. If the city runs out of light, well, I don't want to think about what happens then. Look at this big light bulb I got though. No, you don't care. The words are on the screen. Don't understand any of it. That's not helpful. In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test. Huh? You must change the color of the lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. How do I solve this? That is part of the test. Oh. Oh, here we go. May help you to go one color at a time. It also helped to write down previous attempts. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. Okay. Two lights, correct. So we got like a mastermind kind of thing going on. So let's switch. There's the logical way of doing this. Let's switch these three. That's a good starting question, Calamity. Don't get hit. There are 4 colors. So we should be able to, let's reset. Can I reset? Okay. 1 yellow. Three blue. No green. And 1 red. Okay, so let's try. What did I do the first time I did? Blue, yellow, 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 so... And there were 2 correct. What does that tell me? Not much. Doesn't really tell me anything. So let's go... I feel like it's correct like that. We know... No, we don't know anything. But we should know something from that. I think it tells you there's 1 blue in the first 2 and 2 blue in the last 3. I don't know, does it? Because we could have had yellow in 3 and 4. Oh, there's only 1 yellow. You're right. So... You're only half watching. Can't be that because it's 1 red. 1 light correct. That is not what I expected. Okay, so that's definitely blue. That must be yellow. That must be blue. So one of these 2 is right. And the other one is red. Is that right? Because we would have had 2 in that. No, I think that has to be blue. One of these has to be yellow. Yes. Oh. He lived. Robot! What happened? I know I left for a minute and... Where's happened? Please do not approach. What am I gonna do? Dunno, just stand there, freak out, I guess. Do you have a library card? Monitoring, monitoring. There are a lot of computers here. Those square particles just took out 2 of my robots in the glen. We might have to put off the water analysis project for now. How about you? Got a library card? Maybe when I get a case of square box. Baron's engineer just reported another sighting of the particles in the cliff area. Well, nothing unusual at this point. Picking up some more disruptions in Sector 8 of the city. This is consistent with our earlier findings. Not good at all. Yeah, we know it's not good. It doesn't take a scientist to know that. I wonder what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually references his works. Who's Dr. Silverpoint? You got a lot of coffee here. None of us have been sleeping very well in light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last week and... she fell asleep. I barely keep my eyes open, man. How does Dr. Silverpoint get all that energy? These robots are malfunctioning at a frightening rate. Physical damage from square particle anomalies is almost impossible to revert. No living person can touch them unless they have a death wish. But if we're lucky, sometimes the squares go away on their own. But not before taking away one of the robot's arms or legs. Or head. Okay. I cannot stop spinning. Cool. This is so tedious. I miss the good old days before our robot repairing robots broke down. Now all the robots have to be assembled by actual people. But aren't you a robot? No. I mean, do I sound like a robot to you? Not really. But your head is a TV? Well, what does that have to do with anything? Never mind. I guess everybody's judging Nico for looking like a cat. Maybe he shouldn't be judging people for looking like robots. Hello? Oh shoot. If I had known you would be here so soon, would have turned off the darn lock. Is this the same picture, like portrait of that robot that we found in the Barrens that had like given up? It was like super sad. Said there was no point in replacing the sun. Hello there. Sorry about the weird security measures. It's okay. Kyle helped me solve it. Did they now? So, can I help you with anything? Yeah. Do you know how I can get a library card? A library card? You'll have to ask the library for that. I tried. I needed to see the head librarian, but I can't get to see her without a library card. But at the same time, she's the one who gives out library cards. Really? That sounds like George, alright. Did they just refer to you, the player? Yes, I'm God. And the avatar Nico can talk to me from time to time. And sometimes the game does stuff on my desktop. And yeah, it seems like there's another like third party in some of the computers that kind of like communicates directly with me rather than to Nico. Nico's not from this world, but is apparently the Messiah. I'm apparently the god of this world. It's all very confusing, to be honest. Sorry you caught her on a bad day. Oh, wait, I know. I can just give you my library card. Yes, thank you. It won't be hard for me to get another one. Wow, thanks. There, you're all set, I think. Wait. Shoot. I forgot. The front desk library bots have facial recognition. Go to the photo booth and figure out the lens puzzle. And my photo on the card won't match you. Unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. That was a joke. Who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyway. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. I have a place in mind. Can I take this red glowing thing? Something is poking out from this shelf. It's a tube of glitter glue. You can have that if you want. Never know when you need to glitter things up, right? Oh, are you sure? Yeah, I have tons of those. Thank you. What's your deal? So, you've been working all over the world, huh? Draw a mustache on the library card, then tape some hair to your face to match the photo. That sounds like a Gabriel Knight puzzle, but a Gabriel Knight puzzle that I have not actually played. But I feel like I read an article about how adventure games had just gone totally bad, and that was the example that they used. You've been walking all over the world, huh? Mm-hmm. Geez, I can't imagine. Do you get really tired sometimes? Kinda. But I don't mind, it's actually really pretty. Huh, I'm glad you think so. Even with the sun gone, the world is still a beautiful place. What did the world look like with the sun? Oh. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to admit how little of it I have actually seen. Old Man Murray, that's it. Oh. Ironic, isn't it? Even though I'm the world's leading researcher, all I do is stay here and build robots. They're the ones exploring the world. I just write down the data, crunch numbers, generate graphs. Right. I've been seeing robots everywhere. I just thought it was because the world was too dangerous for most people to explore. That's not far from the truth, actually. But I know someone who still does his research firsthand. Oh? Even after segments of land started collapsing and access to the more remote areas became difficult. I mean, he outright built a machine that could fly. Something we all thought was not physically possible. Oh, that's... I asked him about working with us, so he provides us with all sorts of insights from time to time. But for some reason he really didn't want to build robots. Or more specifically, coding them. How come? Beats me. I mean, he's happy to work with robots. In fact, he even... it's been a while since we last talked. He must be busy with his books now, yeah. Interesting. Hey Kyle, doesn't the lady look kind of familiar to you? Yes. He does. Wonder if she's related to the robot lady who gave me the amber. I almost want to ask her about it. Should I? Yes, you should. How? How do I... Oh, the amber. Oh, that's... How did you get this? This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked kind of like you. Let's see. It was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know. I even based her on myself, so I'll know it works. Breakthrough? We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person. A robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh. But turns out you can't really build something like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, tell you what. Rogue? But she seemed so nice when we talked. Even if she talked a little weird. She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker, that. After he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted. But the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that, and now she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. I'm sorry. Sorry for rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay? I will. Kip's library card. Name says Kip Silverpoint, PhD. Alright. Cannot fast travel now. Why not? Vendor Street. Are you here for your photos, actually? Yeah. I need to take a picture for reasons. Well, I got good news and bad news. The good news is that the photo center is right behind me. The bad news is that it doesn't work, right? You're catching on quick. After operations ended in the Barrens, this place got shut down. All of the engineers lost their jobs and became street vendors. Maybe Kyle and I can figure it out from them. That's good. It would certainly help out people with expired IDs, like me. Okay, so we're going to talk to the vendors, eh? You used to be one of the camera engineers, right? Camera? Oh, joyous memories. We went through thick and thin together. And by that I mean the concave lens did. Let's see what you did there. Can you tell me how to fix the camera? It's been a while. I'm pretty sure that the bulgy lens goes on one of the ends, but I forget which. Bulgy would be convex, right? Maybe? Yeah, I'd say that's bulgy. Yeah, I mean, thick lens could be bulgy too. But how can convex be on one of the ends if the convex went between thick and thin? So maybe concave? Is there anything you remember about how to work the camera? Let me see. When arranging the lenses, make sure that the thin lens is positioned between the two curved ones. Can you tell me how to get the camera working again? Yes, certainly. The thick lens should be positioned to the left of both of the curved lenses. Is one of these people lying? Because to me that would be thick, concave, thin, convex. But this person says we went through thick and thin together. By that I mean the concave lens did. Oh no, that fits. Okay, we're good. So, thick, concave, oops. In cheese? Ouch, my eyes. Yeah, that's probably not good for cat eyes. Look at that photo, man. It's a photo of me. Are my eyes always this big? Yes. Yes, they are. I combine those. Back of the photo is covered in glue and glitter. Card has my face on it now. With Jiminy. Oh, we can come up to the library. I wonder if we can go back up and... might just do this. Because I want to see if I can make that plant grow. So I have to just go there. Is it? Oh god. Good thinking, Carl. This water should really help this seed grow. Hopefully, it sprouted a tiny leaf. Hooray! Good luck, little plant. Living your best life. Okay, let's travel back to the elevator. That's our homemade button. So there's usually like a discussion question that goes along with each week of this game club. The question for this week was, are you usually an optimist or a pessimist? And I think for me, my like immediate response to that, and probably surprising to nobody, would be that I would generally think that I'm a pessimist. But I think it's probably more complex than that. Like, I think I do tend to be quite optimistic at the beginning of things, like when starting something new or when planning or when thinking about like something that I might do in the future. But then kind of when the reality of actually doing that thing or following through on the plan or executing it happens, when things, you know, don't necessarily go the way I'd imagined or planned, that I think is when the pessimism kind of kicks in. And definitely I've like tried to do some work over the last few years to kind of work against that a bit, because I think for a long time I wouldn't have even said that I was being pessimistic. I would have said I was being realistic. Like, I had this kind of like false belief that pessimism was somehow closer to reality than optimism. But yeah, I kind of think it's more that, well, I guess like people can have the same experiences and end up interpreting and processing those experiences in vastly different ways. So that kind of suggests to me that, you know, our experience is only kind of one factor in, or like our circumstances are only kind of one factor in our experience, and that our interpretation and the lens that we view them through is just as important. The head librarian George is in the archival room upstairs. Oh, can I go in? No, I need to shut the card probably. Authenticating barcode, executing facial recognition. Photo match successful. You're good to go. Have a nice day, Miss Kip. Maybe I should have changed the name. Sounds like extra work that didn't need to be done. Small tree. It's full. What's this, a phone? Looks like an old phone. Hello? You must be the savior. I'm so happy I actually get to meet you. She has a dice for her head. It's nice to meet you too, miss. So, are you here to check out the archives? I can give you a tour. Actually, I need your help. Can you tell me what I need to do next? I think I'm supposed to go in the tower? Yep. Do you know how I can get in? Nope. Gosh, I don't think anyone's supposed to get inside the tower. I mean, there's a little room that you can go into, but there's no stairs or elevators or anything else. If you want my guess, you'll probably need Carl's help. I don't know how exactly. In my experience, that kind of knowledge is usually recorded in some sort of cryptic book, but I haven't read anything like that before. Sorry. I have a cryptic book. Book is poking out from the shelf. Oh god. Another fruitful visit to the great prophet today. She seemed high in spirits. She told me that she saw another glimpse of the Messiah's arrival, more vivid than ever before. The Messiah will wake up in a dark house. She said the vision included lights from a window and the sound of footsteps on wood floor. Regrettably, she is unsure of the house's location. Ratchis was also present at the meeting. I ended up visiting his house later and we swapped notes. He has been very vigilant on recording the prophet's day-to-day musings, and his writing has been significantly more legible lately. His children were endearing as ever. The older child, Calamus, has expressed an interest in reading. No worries, Calamity. Enjoy your meeting, Gauntlet, or endure it. Whichever fits best. Thanks for hanging out. So, Calamus? I feel like I've heard the name Calamus before. I offered to teach him as I did his father. All these books with clovers on the book. Black clover symbol just means it's written by the author. Oh. He doesn't want to tell anyone his name, so he marks all his works with his symbol instead. He wrote all of these books? He sure did. A book is poking out from the shelf. This looks like a sketchbook of some sort. Wednesday. Another still life of some objects on my desk. Still not very good, but Silver can recognize the objects at least. 9, 10. I don't know if that's important. Oh, that's a date, is it? It is, probably. Various sketches practice. Book is poking out from the shelf. Hey, I think this book is actually about clovers. Although its pigmentation is primarily black, the leaves display incredible iridescence when exposed to sunlight. These curious plants are most resilient and can even thrive in the metallic sand and harsh climate of the barrens. In the glen, it can also grow directly on top of the moss layer without competing with the moss for resources. Radiocarbon dating of fossils suggests that these plants may be the first life forms to colonize our world. Thankfully, Dr. Silverpoint's team was able to replicate our prototype. On the right is an updated sketch of some of the modifications of the external design. More importantly, we used a radically different architecture for the microprocessor due to limited resources this time, but it still should be capable of delivering the late prophet's message. The team suggested that taming was a lost cause. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Thanks, Snowy. Thought I could maybe read a book or two more. Data databases. What's this, a printer? Even the painting is books. It's Books, 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 books. There's a fridge. Fridge is full of bottled water and takeout boxes. Just like any good library. There's a bed. On the ground, she deeply believed in the multiverse theory. Regarding alternate versions, she likened the probability to the rolling of the dice. Recently, I found that theory easier and easier to believe, but I could not describe it very well back then. Nevertheless, I still wrote it to the best of my abilities. After all, it felt only right to honour her this way. There are 6. Which one did you encounter? Achievement for reading books in the library? I encountered 5. Where's the little book corner with the beanbag? There was one in the other part of the library, but this is like the archives where the serious work happens. No beanbags in the archives, unfortunately. Alright, as Snowy has pointed out, that we have an ad coming up, so I will put on my BRB and be back in a few minutes. Did I solve the lab puzzle? Did I solve the lab puzzle? What kind of question is that? Yeah, I think I got a bit lucky, but I solved it on the first go, on the last guess of the first set. Yeah, I had 10 guesses, and it was... I think if you didn't get it by the 10th guess, it was going to reset and change what colours there were. So it was a bit lucky on the 10th. I think it could have been 2. There were 2 possibilities, and I luckily guessed the right one. Can I give this book to her? I do have this. I think it's written in some sort of words I don't recognise. Oh my gosh, it's a book. And not just any book. Golly, where did you find this? Somewhere in the Barrens. Oh, we found it in a safe. Right, Kyle? Is that so? In that case, I know what I have to do now. I need to borrow this journal for a bit, okay? Gotta translate it. Oh, cool. It might take a while, though. That's fine. Excuse me. Gosh, you look really tired. A little, yeah. No worries, I have a guest room in the attic down the hall. If you want, you can go take a nap. A cat nap. I was just about to make that joke, you beat me to it. Alright. It is alright if you take a nap. What are you going to dream of this time, Nico? Oh, it always closes the game. I keep forgetting that. I'm like, when is the dream sequence going to happen? But you've exited the window. Eating his pancakes. I'm very happy with himself. He's broken a light. Interesting. Hey Kyle, I guess you saw my dream? Yes, it was... Come on, let's go. Is that a dream about that he's worried he's going to drop the lantern, or is it a dream about something that actually happened? And this is all a dream that is his interpretation of it feeling like him breaking a light bulb was somehow the end of the world. Oh, have a good nap? Goodie. I finished translating the journal, by the way. Oh, that was fast. Well, you were out for a while. Anyway, looks like this journal might be meant for Kyle. Oh? Here, take a look yourself. Greetings, Kyle. If you can finally read this, that means you are near the tower. The tower is the domain of an elusive entity. This being is connected to the world. For now, you can think of it as the spirit of the world. It has no physical form, but it can communicate through computers and other machinery. You know who I am talking about, of course. When you first arrived here with our saviour, it no doubt contacted you right away. Yes. Through its own means, the entity will guide the both of you to the tower. The entry room is at the tower's base. Not only do you need the sun there, but also 3 pieces of the previous sun. The saviour will not be able to do anything there. You, Kyle, on the other hand, look at the pattern on the floor. Do as it says. The window will be gone, so you need to bring it back. The rest of the pages were torn out. I guess you don't know what happened to those? Nope. I was wondering what window was supposed to mean. Oh well, I guess Kyle will have to figure out that one. Right. By the way, what does it mean by 3 pieces of the previous sun? I only have this sun. Oh, of course. That just means you need things that contain yellow phosphor. They glow for a long time. Oh. I do have a piece of amber and a feather. They're both glowing yellow. Oh, just 2? Here, you can have this then. Or a dice. Or a die, I should say. Oh, it looks like me, right? Now you have a little keepsake from the library. Thank you. No problem. Looks like you're all set. Good luck now. Well, things are happening. We go to the tower. Really don't know where this is going to go. I'm assuming the world is going to end. Hey, Kyle, do you remember where the cafe is? Yes. Oh, good. I'm asking because, well, I'm a little hungry. Actually, I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten anything since I got here. So is it okay if we get some food before we enter the tower? Hope they have pancakes. Sure, man. Elevator. Uh-oh, pancakes. What's wrong with pancakes? Oh, he breaks the light. Yes, good point, good point. Well, I did tell him we'd get the pancakes though. So I don't really remember where the cafe is. But it's here, that's good. Oh hey, you're back. Did you manage to fix the elevator? Mm-hmm. Kyle and I went to the surface already, and... Well, I remember there being a cafe here. Do you have pancakes? We sure do. Wait, I don't have any money. Maybe I can help you wash dishes or something? No, it's on the house. The least I can do for the savior, right? Yeah, why don't you take a seat? I'll go fry some up for you. Pancakes. Pancakes. These pancakes are so good. Why is the lard on the floor, buddy? Thank you so much. No problem. You looked really hungry. Yeah, I thought this would be my last chance to eat something before I go in the tower. Ah, gotcha. So, I guess pancakes are your favourite food? Mm-hmm. Well, almost. My favourite food in the world are the special pancakes that my mama makes. She likes to pick hazelnuts and grind them up into the batter. Oh wow, that sounds amazing. They taste amazing. She always made them when I was feeling sad, or lonely, or... Mama. I really miss her. I just have a bad feeling all of a sudden. Am I even here to save the world? People have been saying how the sun won't fix anything. I don't even know why I'm here. I just want to see my mama again. Oh, there. It's gonna be okay. And I'm sure you'll be able to save the world. You're a tough kid. You managed to get this far already, right? Yeah, but... And you'll get to go home afterwards, right? Right. Hey, want some more pancakes? It's okay. I'll be fine. Wow, she really just tried to sweep his concerns under the rug, didn't she? Yeah, you're fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine after you get back. You'll go back to your home. Even though you don't know that that's going to happen. I feel like she felt uncomfortable with Nico's emotions and just to make herself feel better, tried to convince him that he wasn't actually upset or that it was irrational for him to be upset. I think, given his circumstances, it is quite normal for him to be upset and appropriate. Where was the tower? I don't really remember. Maybe down here, I think. He didn't drop the light, so that's good news. Maybe, I don't really know. I don't know where this is gonna go. Got lucky. I have no idea what I'm meant to do here. Do I hit X? Do I need to close the window? Click on the X? Okay, I closed it. Is this the inside of the tower? It's a lot darker than I thought. Wait, where's the sun? Oh, do you know what happened to the sun? I did not know. Kyle? Kyle? Come on, Kyle, say something. Kyle! What's going on? Oh, hello, Nico. Hello. Congratulations, you are now inside the tower. Are you talking to me now? Correct. But you were always talking to Kyle before. Where's... Kyle has already left. I had to resort to contacting you directly. Wait, so Kyle is gone just like that? Correct. For good? Correct. Kyle has already finished their mission. And so have you, Nico. Here, you can rest now. Everything that's happened here is like a bad dream. When you wake up, you will be home. Oh, but what's wrong? I thought there'd be more to it, you know? I thought we were supposed to go to the top of the tower. I thought there was supposed to be somewhere we need to put the sun in. And now I don't even have the sun anymore. And Kyle is just gone? This feels wrong. But you did good. You saved the world, Nico. Are you not happy? I guess I am. But it's just... What should we do? I don't trust this voice in the machine. Maybe I'll try closing the window again. Nico feels uneasy. Just leave the little guy in the dark, I guess I did. Never even got to say goodbye to Kyle. Just, yeah, that's not what I want. Hold on. And that's for you, Kyle. We're done here. Please don't return to this world anymore. Well, we're not going to do that, are we? Got a little. Hold on a sec. Let me just. That's not what I wanted. Get that out of there. That's very unhappy now. Made a terrible mistake. Why is it going to mess around with my Windows, eh? So we've got this little note now. It says this is not over. Regardless of what the entity told you, there is more to the story. Documents/mygame/OneShot. Look for this symbol. Once it is active, please relaunch the game. See you soon. Documents, my games, OneShot. Okay, so I guess we need to close. Can I perform this action during cutscenes? I didn't realize I was in a cutscene. Okay. We need to run a different exe, which is just a clover in a window. Okay, it's running. Watch the game again. Nico. Hello? Kyle? Is that you just now? I thought I heard your voice in my dream. Guess you're still not there. Wait, there's something in my pocket. I don't remember putting it there. It's a clover. Do I need to put this clover over that clover? That would seem weird. I don't know what to do with this clover. Hmm. Black clothing. Get lost now. Oh, the computer's back up. You're still here. Nico, why are you still here? You. Oh, good. Why did you come back, Kyle? I told you to stay away. You knew I tried to cut the story short, is that it? You want more out of me, is that it? Fine. If you don't want to leave, I'll make sure you never do. Hey, Chungus, how's it going? We are playing a very strange meta game that is talking to me directly, which is pretty out there. It's called OneShot, and it's doing stuff on my desktop, which is kind of trippy. But how are you going? How was the rest of your stream? Back then, I told you about the entity as little as possible. Apologies for that. I did not want to put the librarian in danger. This being has a habit of silencing the people who learn of its true nature. Incredibly, I have seen it happen to dear friends. You did really well. 21, nice job, man. Chungus is working on Dark Souls 1 hitless as well. He's just set his baseline at 21. Is this a map, maybe? Exit out of the left, exit out of the top. Exit out of the top again. Go to the right. But do not worry, the entity cannot touch you. Nor can it do anything to me. I don't even know who you are. I already left the world on my own terms. Yeah, it is very different. It is very different. Agreed. This is like part of a book club, like a game club that I'm in, that like is often like very narrative kind of driven stuff. But it's quite good because it definitely opens me up to a bunch of stuff that I would never have played otherwise. Never meant for the entity to exist. Just to leave to the left, but I can't. Yeah, what? How do I leave to the left? You going to bed? No worries. Hey, thanks for stopping by and letting me know. You're killing the run, man. Great job. Good game so far, though. Yeah, they've all been really good. They've all been really good. I should sec. I think I have. Probably add a command for this at some point. But yeah, this is the line up. It doesn't like that. Yeah, I'm just going to type it out. Yeah, enjoy your rest, Chungus. Well deserved. These are the games coming up for the year that we know of. Some of them are not locked in yet, but they're pretty much all games that I've been meaning to play for ages. I have played Greece. Hyperlight Drifter seemed really good, and I kind of just got distracted. Citizen Sleeper I've been meaning to play for ages. Firewatch I started and got distracted. Story of my life. Night in the Woods as well I've been meaning to play for ages. And Slay the Princess. I think it only came out last year, but that looks really kind of similar to this in terms of like screwing with the player a bit. So yeah, I don't know if I will like stream all of them, but I probably won't play Greece for March, given that I only played it like in November or December, but the other ones I'll be playing anyway, so I might do. But yeah, the game selection is amazing. Like, it's so good. Okay, so I never meant for the entity to exist. What do you reckon? How do you reckon I meant to leave this room? Because I was following the exits. That one's to the left. But I can't exit to the left. It's quite a conundrum. If we go through that door, it goes back a page. Oh. What does that mean then? Now that it is fully sentient, one thing became clear. Gaming. I'm in Mako Taco or Mako Taco. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't really know where we're going. I feel like we're near the end, but I'm not really sure what's going to happen. So, I'm taking it you've played it before? So what is that? Well, my guess would be the middle one. Where is the paper on top of the clover? Oh, right, I see. That's clever. Probably will ask you not to spoil anything else, but thank you. Because I had I think I'd just naturally figured that out somehow. But that is helpful, thank you. Cheers. Okay. The entity seeks death. Get rid of that window because it's moving around now, which is kind of annoying. Death to itself Death to the world, a relentless desire that manifested physically. You have already seen the scars. Right now, the entity is doing everything it can to impede your progress, stalling for even a few minutes. Before you inevitably bring the sun to the tower's summit. That is where you, God, will make the final judgment for the world. Jeez. Of course, the entity will contact you there again. Contact you again there. Wrong door. And when it does, it will trick you into shattering the sun. Will it? This will end the world instantly. Didn't even say anything. No, it is not that simple. I am sorry, I do not know what to do in a situation like this. But I think I have to tell you the truth. I don't know who to believe anymore. The sun is the Messiah's tie to the world. As long as the sun is intact, the Messiah remains trapped here. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh, that's not great. Scattering the sun may terminate this world. No, I overthought that. Try that again. Not quite there. Oh. It is also the only way for the Messiah to return home. Wait, what? Ah! Really screwing around with my windows now. Okay, that's quite complicated. Whoops. Let's do the inner circle first. Did we get too far? Yes. Ah. That's right. I did not realize things could end up like this. Please forgive me. It's the light bulb. Thank goodness it's safe. I guess Kyle isn't coming back. Right here, Nico. Oh, there we go. Kyle? Yes? Is that really you? I thought you were gone. I never left you. Oh, I was feeling a bit scared back there. I thought I was completely alone. That was silly of me to assume, wasn't it? Guess we need to figure out where to go now, and... Sun. It lit up on its own. Guess I should pick it up, right, Carl? I feel like we're heading back to where we started. I wonder where that light is coming from. So you actually made it here. I guess you win, Kyle. I'll tell you how to save the world then. When you reach the summit, shatter the light bulb and... what? I'm just humoring you. I know you've been getting help from a certain someone. He already told you about the choice, didn't he? I did. But I've kind of forgotten it. I feel like it was... He's still planning to save the world, Kyle. I feel like the choice is Nico or the world, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Why are you trying so hard for this? Haven't you even figured out what this world is? I told you at the beginning your mission is to help Nico leave. because Nico isn't part of this world. Nico is the only thing worth saving here. The final choice is up to you. I can't go against my programming. You only have one shot, Kyle. If you choose to smash the light bulb, then Nico wakes up back home like it was all a dream. Good luck with this decision. But if you let Nico return the sun, the child will have to bear the weight of this sacrifice. Jesus. At least tell Nico the truth. You do care about Nico, don't you? Weirdly, I do. I'm hoping that I can actually tell Nico about it. Because I would not want to be making this decision on somebody else's behalf. It has taken a while. I guess this elevator leads to the top of the tower, Kyle. You excited, Kyle? That's the word I would use, Nico. We're finally gonna save the world. And I know it's for real this time because you're here. And then I'll get to go home for real this time too. Can't wait to see everyone again. Meeting Gorlin went sparse today. Turns out people haven't done a lot in the first week of the year. Yeah, that sounds fairly normal. Have another meeting for 90 minutes. Nice. Well, it seems like we're faced with a choice, Calamity, of either sacrificing this world that Nico is in, or sacrificing Nico to the world. Which I guess... by world. I guess he doesn't die in that case. Like, he still exists, but it's a bit of a crummy world, like... But does replacing the sun fix this world? Seem a little quiet. Nico, yeah. I need to tell you something. We can't save both. The world and you. What's that supposed to mean, Kyle? To send you home, we must break the light bulb. What? But won't that end the world? Yeah. I don't want that to happen. So what happens when we save the world? What happens to me? I don't know. You don't? Listen to your god, Nico. This is rough. But this is where the sun belongs. If I put the sun in here, we'll be able to save the world, right? But if I want to go home, I'll have to break it? Well, what should I do? What's the right thing to do? I trust your judgment, Kyle. Well, what happened? It's very dark in here. Oh, I can see a light at the end of this passage. I think I hear a voice too. Mama? I can hear her calling me. All I need to do is pass through this wall. I'll finally be home again. Oh, this is getting to me more than I thought it would. Ah, Kyle, I guess this is goodbye. I'm glad I got to meet you, Kyle. Thank you for everything. Oh, he walked off the edge of my window. That's a nice touch. Don't think Gloves is watching. Yeah, I like how it shows you just a series of images of the world that you've just doomed to destruction. I think I will sleep better with myself than I would have if I had doomed Nico. GG. No people in its images, no. That's true. Is it worse? What is worse? What is worse ethically? They were all robots? I don't know if they were all robots. I think some of them weren't. Could be wrong. It was a bit ambiguous about some of them. Some had been tamed, but I feel like the one that talked about creating silver, yeah, something we could do without too. Fatal error, savior not found, shutting down. Some of them thought they weren't robots. You think they were all robots? Well, hot damn. That made me feel some things that I did not expect. As you said before, Kaon, very good. Very good game selection, this club. Pancake Maker was real, but they ignored Nico's emotional issues. So not great there. Yeah, that was not great. Is anyone here who took the other option? I don't know if anybody else here has played it. Oh man. I'm impressed by that. I'm impressed in the sense that, like, it's not often that a game can make me cry, and I feel like even less so because I'm streaming it. Like, Although maybe because I'm reading it out loud, maybe that makes it a little bit more real. But I feel like knowing that people are watching, I feel like would decrease the chances of me crying. And so this game has somehow elevated past that level, which is surely something. I very much enjoyed that game though. Yeah, that's right. I was I was describing to my son how I was trying to describe to him tonight about how video games are a very young um, art form, and how, because he was like, why are all games and stories about killing, Dad? I'm like, geez, okay. So, well, people are making some games now that aren't about killing, but it's been a slow journey to get there. Yeah, it is a good question. Yeah, I think it is changing. Like, definitely in the last 10 years. It's like, that said, like, there's definitely the triple A killing a world to save your cat boy equals art. It's hard to disagree. Yeah, I feel like the trend is toward like less violence or less just complete and utter reliance on violence. But that said, like I watched the Game Awards this year, and like 9 out of 10 of them were like big chunky white dude kills hundreds of people with either in a fantasy or a science fiction setting. So there's definitely still the old faithful that I feel like most of the AAA studios are going back to, which is just killing everyone. But yes, I guess I did indirectly kill a lot of people, or a lot of robotic entities. Oh boy.